Okay, guys, this is another edition of Film FA podcast. I'm here with Freddie. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm alright.
So, Freddie, your new film is coming out. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, so it's about interrogation scene between two gangsters. One, a younger gangster, and an older gangster who's the antagonist in the opening.
Okay.
And yeah, it's about conversation between them about money.
Okay, fantastic. So, I want to ask you a bit about the process of making the film. So, what camera did you use in the film in your preliminary task, in your kind of preliminary preparation for the film?
I used a 5D camera to film it. I also used a tripod to get certain shots, which helped me a lot. I also used lights and mics.
Oh, fantastic! Sounds great. I was wondering, did you use iMovie or Premiere Pro or CapCut? What kind of editing software did you use?
I used Premiere Pro for the film. Didn't need to use any other softwares.
Oh, fantastic! Sounds great. So you use Premiere Pro for most of the editing process. So run me through Premiere Pro. Then how did you use it?
It was the first time I actually used it before, but I got used to it while using it a lot, and I learned how to different editing features on it. I learned how to do.
Great. So I mean, in terms of making the titles, run me through how did you do that?
The titles, I went through certain fonts, and I also used Premiere Photoshop, which helped me a lot to edit the idents and how to get them as I wanted.
Okay, fantastic. That sounds great, Freddie. Did you use your phone to create storyboards or script?
Yes, I used my phone to create the storyboard and used it as we were shooting the film, so I could look back on it and place the characters in certain points when filming, certain positions.
Oh, great. So what software did you use for the script as well, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh yeah, I used Celtex for the script, and I also put it on my phone to look at it while shooting the film.
Oh, fantastic. Did you use any other softwares at all?
I used mainly Premiere Pro.
Put it onto any kind of form of website, or did you use a sketchbook at all to record your notes?
I used mostly Blogger to create notes for the production of the film, and wrote out all the planning for it, and the equipment list and stuff like that.
Oh, sounds great. Fantastic. Recording your process. So, so I've got a few more questions for you. How did you use a storyboard, and what technology did you use to create it?
I used a storyboard, to place the characters in certain shots I wanted, and I used Blogger and mainly Blogger to create the storyboards for the film.
Okay, fantastic. Did you use any other software in your shooting or your editing at all?
I used Free Sounds, which helped me get the soundtrack for the opening, mainly I used Celtex, Adobe Photoshop, and Premiere Pro for the whole opening.
Fantastic. And now let's talk about some hardware that you use. So you talk me through kind of what camera you use through making this film. Did you use any lighting, any sound equipment, or equipment?
Yes, I used lighting for certain shots, as the setting for the opening sequence was a basement, so it needed the perfect lighting for that. And then
absolutely.
I also used a 5D camera